Hi, I'm Tim. Welcome to our channel and thanks for logging on. Today we're discussing the Breitling Super Avenger II. You can see this immense stainless steel chronograph and purchase it on our website. Subscribe to our YouTube channel if you enjoy these videos, and please click on the card in the upper right hand corner of the screen at any time during this video to see our full listing for this watch with additional high resolution images, accessories included, and naturally full pricing details for this Super Avenger. Now the Avenger line, or the Super Avenger I should say, debuted in 2004 and it got a reboot in 2013 as the Super Avenger with all baton style indices on the dial, latest version of the professional bracelet / cut asymmetrical links, and of course the digital style bezel. Now that you're up to speed on what constitutes a Super Avenger II, let's talk about the fit and the feel. Now I'll tell you straight up, this watch doesn't fit my wrist. It's too big for me. It's over 48 millimeters across the round of the case, slightly more, and that's not including the crown guards, that's not including chronograph pushers, that's not including the crown, nothing, just the round of the case, over 48 millimeters, and it feels it. This watch feels like a bank vault on the wrist. As big as it is, it has solidity to match. Very confidence inspiring if you like to know that your watch is built up to the level of its image. The watch has an outsized image and outsized quality, both very impressive, but again, if your wrist is 16 centimeters in circumference like mine, you're probably not going to wear it with any kind of proportion. Will it fit? Yeah, you can size it down and you can take links out of the bracelet, but I would say that 17, maybe 17 and a half centimeters is kind of the lower limit to wear this one with a straight face. Now, how thick is it? We know it's 48 plus across the round of the case. Well, this timepiece is 18 millimeters thick, although it does wear a little bit thinner than that thanks to the slope of the bezel. All cards on the table, this is going to be a hard one to wear on small wrists and with formal cuffs. Now from lug to lug, it is big, 60 millimeters from lug to lug. Very impressive in its stance and proportion. If you're considering something like a 48 millimeter Hublot King Power, consider this. Better built, visually I would say a little bit better proportioned, bezel to dial to lugs to case, and of course it has an integrity of not trying to be bombastic. It's big for a big man with a big wrist, everything in proportion. The watch also features superb assembly quality. The slash cut of the Professional 3 bracelet is nicely executed, and on the underside it has broad channels between links such that it won't pinch skin or pull hair. Thoughtfully designed, very supple on the wrist. The single fold deployment features a clamshell action, so once it closes secure. That's very important on a watch of this size and weight. You can see the case back is screwed on and features aviation-themed conversion factors. The watch is very robust, although aviation-themed, it does have 300-meter water resistance, so you're good to go to use this one as a diver if you like. You'll note the bezel is unidirectional, not bidirectional. Like a diver, it features a loomed pearl, and of course with screw downs, plenty of hermeticity, and a constant seconds indicator at 9 o'clock. This could be your pilot-themed watch, but it could also be your backup dive timer. And of course, with the unidirectional rotating bezel, you can simply align the index with the minutes hand, and now you can time two simultaneous events, one with the chronograph, which you can see chugging away, and one using the bezel up to 60 minutes. The watch has an incredibly handsome red, white, and blue aesthetic on its dial. The dominant color is the blue, and it's a gorgeous matte granular blue. It has a texture, it's not sunburst, it's not gloss. It's very, very attractive, and it's nicely set off with the silver sub-registers and the polished indices, and there's just enough red in the notation of automatic in the scale of the minutes register at 12 o'clock. With the constant, or I should say chronograph seconds hand and its loomed diamond. This is a very handsome watch, and there's effective use of contrasting finish on the case too. As you can see, the dominant aesthetic is polished steel, but there's a beautiful brushed quality that mutes the bezel. Very handsome. It provides just enough contrast. The watch, for all of its size, isn't bombastic. It is exuberant and it is handsome, and again, if you've got the wrist to pull it off, this Breitling could be the perfect match for you. A tank tough case, bezel, and bracelet matched with a tank tough caliber 13 Breitling automatic. It's basically a Valjoux 7750, but in the highest grade available, chronometer. It does feature hacking seconds. When you pull the crown, you can precisely synchronize to a reference timer. It does feature a quick set date, so you can rapidly correct the date should the watch run down or encounter an oddly length month. The watch also features a 42-hour power reserve and very, very, very efficient unidirectional winding. I would say the unidirectional winding in this watch has no wobble. It's the smoothest I've experienced because while the Value 7750 is known for unidirectional rotor wobble, the watch is so massive that it can't be thrown off balance by the movement of the winding rotor. That's one of the side effects and fringe benefits of a timepiece that is quite literally as big and bad as Breitling gets. This is a handsome watch, a thoughtful watch, a surprisingly nuanced watch in dial design. If you have the wrist to pull it off, if bigger truly is better, this is as good as it gets. You can see it, you can buy it, and you can fly it home on our website.